Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra Land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ. Ozi anyị wetara m tata si n'aka otu onye n'ime anyị, Biafra activist. Dịka o si wetara ya ozi a n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dere sị: Breaking news: Biafra government reacts. Fear grips Fulanis as Hope Uzodinma, Peter Mba and all the Southeast leaders about to meet with Tinubu over Nnamdi Kanu'S freedom, betrayed Sultan of Sokoto Caliphate. Ya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa tata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-ese ya bụ ozi, gbaa mbọkwa anyị iche ma mekwa ka ozi arụtụ ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwa gere ya ka ọha n'uju.
That Hope Uzodinma was the guy, the man that invited this kind of pogrom into Igbo land with impunity. He has no fear doing that because he was made a governor by his Fulani Janjaweeds friends, slave masters. They imposed him on Imo people and turned the whole entire Imo indigenes into Malu, Nama.
I told us in this platform that a day will come when Hope Uzodinma will come to beg. And now it's happening. Look at what happened yesterday. After the Gabi, one of the Nnamdi Kanu'S lawyer, look at what happened. You know, examine the witnesses, and at the end of the day, they were asked, "Did you see any illegality, as in terms of arms or weapons, in what you collected from Nnamdi Kanu when you arrested him in the airport?" That was 2015, because that was where they started. So they said no, and then he now asked again, those things you saw with him, is it a crime or is it an offense? They said no.
He even said, since Nnamdi Kanu and Ekpa been arrested, or Nnamdi Kanu rather, have terrorism not still continue here in Nigeria?
You understand me?
Has the killing stopped?
So, and after this, when they said no, then he now asked, since you tag IPOB a terrorist and their leaders are being held captive, does he stop that act of terrorism in Nigeria? Such as the killing of the farmers, the killing of the people both in Benue, both in Plateau, in Enugu State, in Abia State, in various places in Ebonyi State. Has it stopped? Even in Kogi, they are now heading in Kogi. You understand? Even the ones that they caught here in Lagos, in Kwara State, and in Borno, they said no. He said, then why did you tag these people? So everything yesterday, if you watch the court in the yesterday, no, everybody was all chanting. No, even the judge was like, oh God, no evidence. Why are we even still on this matter? Why did I keep this matter up to this? Now, I believe that that Hope Uzodinma has seen the light coming to shine at the end of the tunnel. That was why he decided to cry, to beg. He now joined. He used the venue of the media, to reach out to Mr. President, enlightening him that all the atrocities that have been going on in the south, in the whole southeast, Imo State to be precise, that the IPOB of whom he accused, they are not the ones that are behind the scene. I have told you, and I will still say it again, that he has not cried finish. He must mention the name of those that are behind all those atrocities, and the people that are tried, that are killed, and that have been killing even up till now. They must be mentioned, and those people must be, come to book. They must bring them to book. They must question them. They must face the constitutional charges, law against what they have committed. You understand? So, and he himself that is crying like this, you know what impression he was trying to create? He wanted to draw the love of the Igbos, his brothers, again to himself, because he knew that he had this, you know, he have lost it. He have lost it in a high frequency. So they are not happy with him. Like this, you know, do you know what impression he was trying to create? He want to draw the love of the Igbos, his brothers, again to himself, because he knew that he have this, he have lost it. He have lost it in a high frequency. So they are not happy with him. So, and remember, that was last year when the election was conducted in Imo State. I could remember November 11th, to be precise. And you know, before that, he said that should keep mass in Nnamdi Kanu until the election being conducted finish. And when they finished, he declared himself the winner, which nobody cast their votes to him. But he was declared the winner, and he continued. You understand? And he went ahead and instigated that Nnamdi Kanu must not be released. But now he's saying that he cannot do what is in this matter. He cannot, because the thing has gone beyond Nigeria, because it has become an international affair. And the man they are talking about is a man that is a very strong man. You cannot bend him. He knows his right and he knows what he stands for. So that's why he now come back and like, nah, Baba, you know, there is an adage that used to say, that is exactly what the Hope of Georgia is trying to, the game is trying to play. Instead of him to lose after I have seen it that he's losing, let me find a means, you know, a kind of to draw the mind of my people a little bit on my side. Let it not be that I did not want to send Nnamdi Kanu, and finally, if he finally be released, how will my people see me?
How will my people see?
How will my people see me?
Okay, but if the Imo indigenes decide to sue him for the killings and Imo for in Imo State, do you think that they are wrong or right? If they
We are going to judge him. And you get quick where he post of them man on a cupboard. Nature. Kemecha godu. Emechaze anyagwe any on odogano na Igbo. That which is claiming he must go and meet them. Those Fulanis, he must remain in Abuja. He must remain in Abuja. All this one that he's doing is none of our business. He must remain in Abuja, die in Abuja, buried in Abuja. His children's generation must become an Abuja people. Fulani, he shall become, and he must remain. All this that he's doing doesn't have meaning to us, and that is where I rest my case.
It doesn't have meaning.
It doesn't have meaning. It means nothing to us.
But some will say he's serving in Abuja because he's the leader of the APC governor forum for the South. There,
is it the governor of Abuja or governor of Imo State?
But it's working closely with the president.
Excuse me. Don't say so. Is it the vice president? Is it the third man in the country? So why are you saying he's serving? Is it the only governor in the whole Nigeria? Let him go to Imo State, and what is chasing him? Other governors are in their state, but because of the atrocity which he has committed, that was what it was chasing him. He was running. Had it been that his ways are pure, his hope is Alex Oti not in Abia State. He's in Abia State doing the work which he's supposed to do, that they elected him for. Why is he running? Because he knows what he has committed. So, which he will later come back and face it. Yes, he must face it. Hope of them, Nigeria will not judge you. We, the Biafrans, are the one that are going to judge you. I'm going to after all, Ombotosho James Ombotosho yesterday said, whatsoever a man sow, you understand, that shall he reap. He said, anything you do here on earth, you will do what? You will reap it. Only God knows where he will.
Unfavorable in the eyes of God.
Malami would have died. Malami wouldn't have lived up to this stage if he actually carried out his plan in the past at Nairobi airport. Malami would have breathed and breathed his last in 2021 when he actually planned it to kill Nnamdi Kanu. This allegation is not from the horse's mouth. This allegation, this statement is a true confession of Nigerian former Minister of Justice, whom we actually now must face international criminal crime. court. We must go there. Abubakar Malami has committed this abominable acts in 2021, sponsoring abduction of Nnamdi Kanu in Nairobi, Kenya airport. And today he's boasting that he regretted not killing or silencing Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. How? Malami, I promise you, you would have gone down. You know what I mean? Gone down. You would have been going down silently. As you promised, Nnamdi would have been dying. Nnamdi would have died silently. Slowly. Look at you now, Kwagi. Chuko Kabia Memene, I can't see bag no. I can't see Abana Ginono, Malami. I can't see Abana Ginono. See, let me tell you. Easy said than done. Human being no be fowl, no be chicken, no goat. You can just carry jackknife, slaughter goat, and go scot-free. Malami, if actually he tried it in his life, by now, I don't think any of his kinsmen would be alive. We are Igbos.
But nobody would have known.
Listen, he said it. That was what he planned. But Akachuku there, it is God that stopped him from doing that. Yes. That's why he wouldn't have done it. But he said it, I thank God. It leaked. The whole world is watching. America is watching. Canada watches. German observes. Something. Statement from a former Attorney General who was not worth it. Courtesy, Canadian Chief Justice. He said Malami does not want it for allowing abduction of Nigerian citizens from Kenya airport into Nigeria. I wonder if this man what being a chief justice, just chief judge in a magistrate court, married to ordinary Agege magistrate court. Malami does not want it. He is a tribal bigot. He is a religious pig to have said that he would have killed Nnamdi Kanu. You just imagine. An innocent man. What about the kidnappers, the bandits, invited by Malami and his cohorts into Nigerian system? Simple because Jonathan wanted to win an election in 2015. What am I saying here? What do you think about Boko Haram, insurgents like Karua, that are invited into our system by Malami kinsmen in the northern region? They invited them and they're operating freely. Nobody out of them has been brought to the court of justice to actually answer to their various bloody crimes. Malami is talking to an innocent Igbo man. Malami does not understand himself. He has many queries to answer. And I want to tell you that Malami is not far away from insanity. Insanity has infested most of Nigeria politicians, especially in the north, whereby they all start behaving like PIG. Look at what a whole Attorney General of Federation is saying. That man is not saying enough. Malami Abubakar should wait for Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu is coming after all of them. We the Igbos, we must actually visit it to the last degree. ICC must actually question Nigerian politicians that are responsible for deaths of many Igbo youths on the compound, on the palace of Nnamdi Kanu's father. Youths that were disallowed on that compound were more than 38. Malami was aware of Operation Python Dance that actually sent many Igbo youths to their early graves under the watch of Abia State Governor Okezie Ikpeazu. God is watching you. You all must go to ICC to answer to this crime of inhumanity of man against his fellow man. Such animosity and hostilities committed in 2017 is very, very strange to our society in Nigeria. Of course, I know that after the war,
finally, the names of the sponsors of Boko Haram and terrorists may come out anytime soon. And Nigerians have been waiting for that for a long time. That the names of the sponsors of terrorism in Nigeria will become clear. I gave you a report. The UAE, they gave Muhammadu Buhari names of
Ngwano dalo nene no umunnem dikun sinesera ni Igbo media. Gịnị ka unu nwere ikwu na nkọwa nke unu gbasara maka ihe unu nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa? Gwa anyị ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o wereta ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịa nụ.